Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing my August favorites, and as you can see by my makeup, I'm so ready for autumn now. I have a dark vampy lip on, my eyes, I'm so ready for it. And so these are going to be my August favorites. So if you guys want to see my August favorites, then please keep on watching. So because I wear masks everywhere, of course, you know, when you take your mask off, you can't be wearing lip gloss or anything like that. So what I've been doing is I've been reaching for more lip stains, lip creams, liquid lipsticks, and they just stay on all day and it doesn't interfere with your mask either. And that's what I've been experimenting with, and I have a lot, but these are the two that I've been wearing the most. This is the main thing that I've been wearing on my lips, and this is the Kylie Cosmetics lip blush in Bikini Bod, and it is basically kind of like a liquid lipstick, but it's not. It's more moussey and very, very thin. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. This one is Bikini Bod, and it is just like a really, really light sheer wash of color. It dries down and it goes to a matte, but it's a really, really comfortable soft matte finish. And I absolutely love the color because it just looks like my natural lip color but better. It looks so plush on the lips, and when I take my mask off, you know, it hasn't transferred onto the mask and it doesn't interfere with anything, and I just look more put together because I hate taking off my mask and having the rest of my makeup done but not having anything on my lips. So I've been going for more liquid lipsticks, and this is one that I've been absolutely loving. She does have a few other shades that she's come out with. I have it in last year's packaging because I bought it last year, and I just absolutely love it. So as you can see, it's just a really, really nice muted kind of pinky nude. It's not even really pinky, it's just like the perfect, yeah, the perfect shade, lip color shade. And another one that I've been absolutely loving, and I only have a little miniature sample size of. They do have the full size, but I just got this as a sample when I went to Sephora. And this is the Tartist Creamy Matte Lip Paint in the shade Birthday Suit. And I believe it's on sale right now as well, and it's super, super affordable. But this color I've been absolutely loving. And I'm going to show you side by side next to Bikini Bod. So that one you can see is a little more mauvey, a little more pink, the Tarte one right there. Now looking at the Kylie one, it looks a little more peachy, but I absolutely love these Tarte creamy lip paints. I literally need to get more. I've been loving this one as well because it's a matte lipstick, but it's a creamy formula once again, and it's super soft on the lips and it doesn't feel like it's drying my lips out. So I've been absolutely loving this one. If you are wondering what I'm wearing, this is the MAC liquid lipstick, metallic liquid lipstick in Crowned, and I will link it down below so you guys can check it out. But it's this one right here. Absolutely loving these vampy tones. I'm so ready for autumn now. So not only have I been loving those lip products, you guys already know this was probably going to be in my August favorites, but the Morphe 2 line, I'm blown away by just these two products. These are the only two products I've tested from the new Morphe 2 line, but I definitely want to test out more of the products from the range. But the number one thing that I've been absolutely loving, and I've been wearing non-stop since I got it, is the Hint Skin Tint, and I have it in the shade Hint of Cream. This, I've done a video on this. I also wore it in my minimal makeup tutorial. It is not sheer where it looks like there's no pigment and there's no coverage. It gives you coverage, but in the most natural way possible. But it's not a foundation either. It is just the most unique, like, skin tint that I've tried, because a lot of the skin tints I've tried tend to be very, very sheer and they basically don't even do anything for you, or they are too full coverage. You know, like BB cream, sometimes they provide too much coverage. This is something else. This is on another level. So if you are looking for something like a sheer foundation but still looking for a little bit of coverage and just a really, really nice, beautiful, natural finish, this is the way to go. And I think they sell out really quickly, so definitely get your hands on one. Absolutely love this stuff. I've raved about it before. I'm gonna keep raving about it. I use it all the time. This is like my go-to at the moment, so absolutely love it. It's not what I'm wearing today, but I do love that stuff. And also the Wondertint Cheek and Lip Mousse. This one is in the shade Wish. I do want to get the other shades. As you can see, I have used it quite a bit, and it's just a moussey blush and lip stain in one. So you can use it on your cheeks, but you can use it on the lips as well. And it is, again, just that soft baby pink, kind of corally pink, and it's just the most bouncy whipped sort of texture, and it's going to look really, really pretty on the cheeks. It's going to enhance your natural features as well, and it's just going to lift up those cheeks. And I absolutely love it because it's not one that disturbs the rest of your makeup, and it's not going to lift your foundation. This is just a great whipped, you know, powdery formula. Like, it's just melted into the skin already, and it leaves a stain. It's genius. I love these products, so definitely check out Morphe too. Highly recommend those, and they have been my favorites for this month. And now let's move on to Fenty. So I bought this a while back, not a while back, recently, but this is the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in Butta Biscuit, and it is the perfect shade for fair skin tones. It is just so good. Again, I use it in my minimal makeup tutorial. It's a really nice bronzy cream bronzer shade. It's not too orangey. It provides you with enough warmth where, like I said, it doesn't make you look orange. This is just so good, and I'm still going to be using it in winter as well because my skin gets even more dry. So products like this is just going to give life back into my skin, and I love that you can build this up multiple times. You can keep on building it, and it's never going to add too much color. It's never going to look overly done. It's just a great universal product. I think you can use it for so many different things: contouring, bronzing. You can even sweep a little bit on the eyes, do it like a little cream eyeshadow moment. This would be great to contour your nose with. Love this stuff, so I would highly recommend that as well. So talking about masks from earlier, I have discovered, well, rediscovered 2 products in my collection because that's what I love to do. I love to go back to old favorites, and I discovered 2 products. One I have been taking everywhere with me, non-stop. Every time I go out, this is in my bag, and this is the MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't know if you guys suffer and struggle with this as well, but every time I wear a mask and I take it off, my nose, the makeup on my nose completely comes off. Like, it is just off. It's completely off, and so I need something to touch up on my nose, otherwise the rest of my makeup is done and then my nose is like red and it looks so embarrassing and silly. So I recently went back to the Studio Fix powder, and it has been a game changer for me. So as you can see, I have been using the little sponge quite a bit, and basically this is a powder foundation, and so you can set your makeup with it, but what I've been using it for is to touch up. Because it's a powder foundation, it's also going to add coverage and color, so you're basically adding makeup back onto your skin. It's not just a translucent powder or anything like that, so it provides you with a lot of pigment. It's super full coverage, so if you find that your makeup is coming off when you take your mask off, maybe it's coming off in this area or it's coming off on your nose, touch up with a powder foundation and you are set to go. It's going to look like nothing even came off. And I've been using this, I've been touching it up so much lately. It's always on my nose and then right on the chin. It comes off on the chin as well when I wear a mask. So yes, I've always loved Studio Fix powder, but sometimes it is a little heavy all over, but this has been great for just those touch-ups, for when the makeup does come off, or even if it's not because you're wearing a mask, even if you have oily skin and you find that your makeup's fading throughout the day, that is just going to add makeup back onto your skin, but in a natural way. It's not going to look cakey or anything like that. So definitely recommend Studio Fix powder. It's a great full coverage powder foundation. But not only that, I discovered the MAC Studio Fix concealer again as well. I was using this the whole time I was working at MAC. I loved this stuff when it first came out. This is the MAC Studio Fix 24-hour smooth longwear concealer. This is, I believe, their newest concealer that has come out. Again, I have it in the shade NC20 and I do in the powder as well. This is such a nice concealer. I'm wearing it right now as well, and it just gives me a really nice flawless smooth under eye, and my concealer lasts so long, especially when I set it with powder afterwards as well. This is such a long wearing concealer, and I find that MAC's concealers are always long wearing, at least on me, and of course that's what I want when I'm going out. Like, I want my concealer to last and I don't want it to crease, and this one, I love it. Like, no one really talks about it. So yeah, this is the Studio Fix line. It's so great. I absolutely love it. It's a really creamy but lightweight and thin consistency, but it provides you with medium to full coverage. I would say it's more on the medium side. And yeah, it's very, very smooth under the eyes. It just glides on really nicely. It is hydrating as well. I don't know if you probably can't tell, but it's a really, really nice consistency, and I've been absolutely loving this concealer. This little combo right here, get yourself, oh, and this, if you're doing a little MAC shop, get these free and you won't regret it, and then come back and tell me. So one product I've absolutely been loving, which is a little specific, has been the Colourpop Super Shock Shadows. This shade specifically is one that I've been absolutely loving for the month of August, and one that I've been wearing a lot on my eyes. I think I wore it in my eyeshadow, no. I wore it in one of my videos, a few videos back, and it's broken because I've been using it a lot, and it's super soft and delicate. But this is the shade Lightning Bug. It is the most beautiful copper glitter eyeshadow. I don't know what it is about this shade in particular, but I have been loving it on my eyes. It's not a normal metallic eyeshadow. It's kind of like a pressed glitter, but it doesn't have fallout either. It's super shiny, as you can see, and it definitely is very reflective. Once you put this on your eyes, it is just so pretty. It's super reflective, especially under the lights, under the sun. I've been experimenting more with my eyes because I've been wearing a mask. No one can see from my eyes down, so I've been playing around with more, you know, colors on my eyes, and this is one that I find just really makes my eyes look super pretty and pop. And yeah, I highly recommend this one. This one is a great shade. I know it's a little specific, it's just like this shade only, but it's an amazing shade. I absolutely love it. So I have another one right here which is called Game Faced. I don't think they make it anymore, but I wanted to show you this one is more metallic, whereas Lightning Bug is more of a glitter. You guys can see this one is Lightning Bug, this one is Game Face. And you can see the difference, how reflective and shiny and glittery this one is, and this one is just a normal metallic. So the formula is different and I love it. Another makeup product I've been loving is the E.L.F waterproof eyeliner pen. This is so good. Now, I'm not usually a huge fan of felt tip eyeliners. I like more of the, well, I do, but I like more of the brush tip where I have a little more control. I don't really like stiff brushes that don't move, because this is one of those types of brushes where it just stays like that. But I have been absolutely loving this eyeliner. It's not the most blackest eyeliner you're ever gonna get, but for the price that it is, I think it's £3. It is so good and it lasts, at least on my eyes. It's a waterproof eyeliner pen. I haven't found that it has smudged on me, it hasn't budged, you know, it hasn't moved, and it really is waterproof. It's so good. This one just doesn't bleed, it doesn't smudge. Like I said, it's just a great waterproof eyeliner. But I wanted to mention it to you guys because it is one that I've been using a lot lately, and also it is super affordable and it's waterproof. So if you have oily eyelids, or maybe you find that all the eyeliners you try always rub off, they come off and they never stay put, then try this one out. And if it doesn't work for you, then it's not like you wasted a lot of money because it's only £3. But trust me, it is a great eyeliner. Like I said, it isn't super black, so you have to go over it maybe 2 times. I think 2 layers is good enough and it will stay put all day. So yes, definitely check out the E.L.F waterproof eyeliner in black. So I have 2 skincare products to share with you guys. And if you've been following me for a while and watching my videos, maybe you've noticed that my skin has slowly been improving, and I still have yet to make a video on what I've been doing to improve my skin. These 2 have been great for the month of August, and one that I want to talk about is the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil. And I'm sure this is no stranger to you guys. Tea tree oil is everywhere. It's always known to battle breakouts and battle blemishes, and 100% it does that. So I was always skeptical about tea tree oil. I don't know why. I always use my little Origins super spot remover and that does great for me, but I had this and I was just thinking, why am I not using it? So I started using it on my breakouts, and it's been amazing. It just like the next day goes down. And yeah, this is the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil. I have it in the 20ml. They have a smaller version as well, so maybe start off with the small one if you don't want to go for the big size. But if you do have breakouts, if you break out a lot, or if you have those really deep like cystic pimples, like I get those as well, and they are so painful, this really does help with it. Definitely one to try out if you do suffer with breakouts. Just take a small amount on your finger and just dab it in. Don't go crazy with it, just literally dab it into the blemish and let it do its thing. And yeah, it does wonders. And then another product that I've also been loving, because the products that I use sometimes dry my skin out, and either way I have dry skin, I always look for a really good moisturizer. Sometimes they just don't do anything for me, and sometimes they do. It really depends on the moisturizer. But this, I was a little skeptical when I first started using it a long time ago, and then I stopped using it, but I rediscovered it again and I've been absolutely loving it. So this is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask, which I'm sure you guys, you know, have heard every single person talk about it here on YouTube. And you need a tiny amount, just 1 pea size, and put it all over. You can wash it off, but I actually leave this on like all night, overnight. I always put this on at night, I leave it overnight, and then in the morning I wash my face, and my face is super soft, baby smooth. Any dry patches, dry areas that I had, it's completely gone. It is a very intense hydrating mask, and I would highly recommend it. I have the mini size, well, they call it the mini size, but this is huge. I mean, I wouldn't even go for the full size, because this is gonna last me a long time. It says you can even use it under your eyes as well, or over your eyes. So if you do suffer with maybe dry eyes, like a dry under eye, then just use a thin amount and just spread it or tap it in under your eyes and leave it on overnight, and the next morning you will have the softest, smooth looking under eyes. So this is a great hydrating mask, hydrating product for those of you who have dry skin. And even if you don't have dry skin and you have maybe normal to combination skin or oily skin, but you find that your skin gets drier in the winter months, then this would be a good one to have on hand. So that was my August favorites, and I'm really sorry if it wasn't a lot, but this is what I've been loving for the month of August. And I'm sure now that we are getting into September, October, November, which is my favorite months, I'm sure I'm going to discover more products, of course. If you guys did enjoy the video, then give this video a thumbs up and comment down below, and I'll chat back with you as usual. I love chatting with you guys, you know this. I'm always responding to you. So if you have any questions, let me know as well. And that is it. So until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.